Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably noticed that one of Menswear's greatest events, Pitti Uomo, has been and gone. And yeah, another year goes by, or another summer at least goes by, where I haven't been able to make it. So this has been a bit of a goal of mine to actually get out to Florence since I've been doing menswear content, and I've generally thought this would be the one. But yeah, unfortunately I just had too much going on, but it's definitely a goal of mine still, either this winter or the following summer. I feel like summer would be like the better one to go to, certainly from the photos I've seen and the people I spoke to that have been out there. It looked like a lot of fun, and I have serious FOMO when I've been going through these images. But we're going to do the next best thing. We're going to live vicariously through the fit pics of the people that did actually get to go. So I've just compiled a load of my favorite outfits and images, and we'll go through that. But before we get into it, I'd just like to ask if you get anything from this video, if you can hit the like and subscribe button. Check out archeranwoods.com for pre-owned menswear, and sign up to the Substack The Guidance as well, which is a newsletter I send out with links to pre-owned items I find from all the big resale sites, from all the brands you probably know and love if you watch this channel. Also links to items that we discuss in these videos, and just general ramblings as well. There's a load of free content, but there is also a paid aspect as well, which is just a great way to support the channel, and also you'll get more content. And if you have anything like any sort of style questions you want to DM me, you can do that there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I'll put a link in the description for that. And then a quick fit check for myself. It's going to be super quick because it's the hottest day of the year. It's super humid in here, and I'm a bit of a mess actually, to be honest. I've got a pair of shorts on for the Hrix, and then this knitted tee from Lestrange, which you'd think would be a bit warm for this weather, but actually compared to like a cotton tee I was wearing earlier, this is way nicer to wear. I like it's super loose and breathable and airy. I'm a fan. So yeah, they do some really nice knitted tees actually. There's a brown one in there I really like as well. So yeah, if you're in the market for one, check out Lestrange. But enough about that. Let's get into the Pitti fits. So first up we have Ozan Odogan, or Ozan Odogan 7 on Instagram, and this was at the WM Brown magazine party, and he is wearing a pair of brown suede like Belgian loafers. We've got a pair of brown, they look like the suede linen brown trousers, and then a brown t-shirt as well, and this kind of like this blazer, which looks to be grey to me on my screen. It's been a bit color, the image has been color graded, so it's got a tinge of like a beigey sort of effect to it, so I don't know the exact color of it, but just zooming in super deep, it looks like it may be linen. Like, again, I can't see it. It's got some sort of pattern to it, like a very fine herringbone. It could be linen, but nice off shoulders, nice size lapel, interesting pockets to it also. But yeah, just like the colors to it. You guys know I love brown in tailoring, and I think this jacket works so nicely with the t-shirt, the high-waisted trousers, and the suede loafers. So just to do something different, because you could all go all brown, of course, but just adding a bit of a lighter color changes up the outfit completely, and this is a fantastic look. So next up we have Basty Cury on Instagram, and this image was taken at the Informale J Musa sort of like joint block party thing they had, which looked like a ton of fun. And he's wearing a brown leather pair of tassel loafers, some really cool shorts. These are the Informale Safari shorts. They've got a nice high rise to them, they've got some pleats, and it's a really cool shirt. I'm not too sure what it is, but I absolutely love it, and a vest underneath. So I actually got some hands-on experience with the Informale stock. They had a pop-up over here in Richard Gelding, which is a really cool store, and they had an event on as well. So I've vlogged a bit of that, and there was two events in one night. There was that, and then that one and the Natalina one. I filmed some stuff. I don't know if it's enough to go in a vlog, but we'll see if I can put it out hopefully next week. But it was really great to have like a rummage through some of the items, and also meet Steve Calder, who is a really nice guy, and I never actually got to meet him in person. We've exchanged messages on Instagram quite a few times. So it was really nice to actually meet him in real life. Yeah, I absolutely love those shorts. This is a really nice way to wear them as well, with a nice loose flowy top on, just to balance out the pleats of the trousers. I think it's quite nice, and I always love a pair of shorts with loafers as well. So next up we have Charles, or Charles the name on Instagram, and this is probably my favorite image of the whole lot. It's a relatively simple outfit. It's a double-breasted navy suit. It's got some nice proportions on there, the size of the lapels, you've got the structure of the shoulder as well, but it's just got, as I say, like denim shirt, buttons undone, neckerchief undone around the neck, and cuffs folded back on the shirt as well, a cigar and a Negroni in hand, and yeah, just a cool image in general. But a simple but effective outfit also, just a navy suit and denim shirt. But I really like the way he's wearing it. I know it's not for everyone, but especially when you've had a few drinks and you're out for the evening and it's hot, as I'm sure it was there, opening a few buttons, fold the cuffs back a bit, it's a good look. So from what looks to be the same event, we have Loic, or Bien Luen Apri on Instagram, and he must have one of the best selections of like safari shirts in the game. So this is, again, a simple outfit. As you've got some loose sort of like cargo trousers. Then you've got this linen sort of safari shirt in a kind of like light brown colour. It's like short sleeves. It's got a ton of pockets going on. It's got cigars in the pocket. It's got a cigar in his mouth and a drink in hand. Yeah, I just absolutely love that safari shirt. And it is a really great option for sort of like an event like this. So you could go like the outfit before with a shirt and a suit, which is great, but obviously if it's really hot, it may not be the most practical. Sometimes, I mean, I don't mind like bearing through a little bit of uncomfort, but this is also a great alternative. It's still, you know, if you can see from the background, you've got shirts, you've got some blazers going on, but a safari shirt or a safari jacket does kind of blur the lines, I feel, with like smart casual. It's not technically smart or smart casual, but it does sort of have an ability to sort of blur those lines. So for our next couple of outfits, we have Lucas Nicholson, who is wearing a Jane Muser suit and a Zegna lilac shirt and some Gucci horsepit loafers. And then we have Simon Compton, permanent style, wearing a tobacco linen suit from Sartoria Cardi, and then a black knit polo from Roberto. So this shot was taken by Lorenzo Sodi for Let's Get magazine. Two absolutely beautiful suits and two very contrasting ways of dressing in terms of colour palette. You've got the lightness of what Lucas is wearing and then the darker tones from Simon. And I actually can't work out which one I prefer. I think I really like that Jane Muser suit. I really like the way the shape of it's absolutely lovely. And then the hint of lilac in there is a nice touch as well. So I think I'm going to go with Lucas, even though what Simon's wearing is what I would normally gravitate towards. I like darker tones. I like darker colours. I just feel safer in that as someone with a lighter complexion that I don't like being washed out. But I feel like, yeah, I think I might be leaning towards Lucas's. For our next outfit, we have Teo Stefanov, and this was taken by Hrix, or Hrix UK on Instagram. Really great example of summer tailoring with a shirt and a tie, but it's the best part of sort of summer materials is like the texture you get within this suit. That brown suit, you've got that really lovely woven effect, which just gives so much visual interest in my opinion. We paired off with like a pale blue shirt and a navy tie as well. And again, super simple. I absolutely love the choices. I love seeing more brown tailoring around, and again, the texture in that suit is absolutely mustard. And talking of really beautiful summer suits, we've got Takahiro Osaka from Liverano, and this image was on the Decorum Singapore Instagram page. So the Decorum Bangkok and Singapore, definitely worth checking out on Instagram. They've got some really cool outfit inspiration, tailoring, and the YouTube is great as well. It is a store, so they sell clothes. They've got some amazing items, but they are one of my favorite recent follows, so definitely worth checking out. This is a fantastic image. Absolutely love the color palette here behind this old wood door, and he's wearing a brown suede pair of tassel loafers. You've got this, I think it's a grey suit, obviously it's Liverano suit. I think it's grey, pale blue shirt, and then this really interesting pattern tie, and then a pocket square which is just shoved in there with some turquoise, some greens, some blues in there as well, and some braces going on also. So yeah, very cool image, really lovely suit, and that tie is such a lovely choice. Like, it's got colours, it's got patterns in there, but it doesn't draw too much attention. It draws some attention obviously, but it doesn't overtake the rest of the outfit. It's not too much, if you know what I mean. So next up we have Oscar Solomonson, and I really love this colour palette. So he works over at Mirkris, so safe to assume that he's got some Mirkris shoes on. We've got some sort of like wide leg ivory trousers, slight break in them as well, a pale blue shirt, yeah, that is like with a really nice size collar to it, and this really lovely sort of like sage green, what looks like a linen blazer as well. So yeah, all about two things here. The colour palette, as I said, I like his choice with the tones that he's gone for with each colour, but also the silhouette as a whole, like the wide leg of the trousers, the break in there. You've got a nice size to both the lapel and the shoulders. It's a very classic cut, and I think he looks absolutely great. Next up we have Adam Narsel, and we're continuing the brown theme that we've been seeing. We've been seeing it for the last few seasons really, but I definitely remember the last time we did a video about Pitti in the summer. It was a real influx of brown tailoring was taking over. We've seen a bit more of a variation this year, but brown is still a main constant. And yes, just a really lovely linen brown double-breasted suit, paired it with a black shirt, and that's pretty much all we can see here. Always like to dispel the myth that you can't wear browns and blacks together, but yeah, just a beautiful suit, and the sunglasses are pretty cool as well. So for our next image, we've got Gally Richardson, who's the photographer here, taking a photo of this gent, who unfortunately I don't know the name of. So if you do know it, please drop it in the comments. Another like jungle shirt, safari shirt, whatever you want to call it. Big pockets, short sleeves, looks great with a tan, and then some like cream trousers. I don't necessarily think this is something I'd wear in London, but I think I would wear it in like a warmer country. Or it's either that or I'm getting sort of swept up because the image looks cool. So I think it's one of the things. It's like, do I like the shirt or do I like the image, the way it looks in this guy? Is it something maybe I would necessarily wear? I'm not too sure. But I'm going with, I do like it and I would wear it at the moment. But I'm very aware also that a lot of times you can get swept up in the sort of romanticism of sort of Italian backstreet. You've got a tan on, there's a bar around the corner. It's a cool narrative and a cool image in general. But let me know what you guys think. So our next outfit is just this close up here. This was taken by Philippo Chone. I hope I said that okay. And super simple high-waisted pair of linen navy trousers. You've got a Cartier tank on the wrist, and then this really lovely looks like a linen shirt. I'm just zooming in. It's got like, it's kind of like opaly color with a white stripe through it. Personally, I love these little close-up images. I think they give a really nice focus on an outfit. This is just a formula you can easily copy and it looks great. High-waisted pair of trousers, a nice flowy loose shirt, and you're good to go. Usuki Masa or Usuki Masa is up next. I'm not sure which way to say it, but just the silhouette of this suit is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a black pair of penny loafers on, this beautiful suit, as I say, with these quite large lapels, lovely structure to those shoulders, a light blue shirt, and then a striped tie, which is like a navy and white striped tie, or like possibly a black and white striped tie. I like the tone of blue he's gone for here as well. Yes, it's an absolute stunner. Maharani is up next, and I always enjoy sort of searching for what he's worn at Pitti, and in general as well. I've always been a big fan of his style. It's kind of his sort of theory on dressing kind of runs in tandem to what I sort of think. It's like it's a lot of just like, oh, I'm going to wear what I like, and it doesn't have to necessarily be too classic. In the sort of menswear sphere, especially on the internet, there's a lot of you should have your trousers at this height, or you should have the width at this width, which, you know, there's lots of great information out there, but ultimately you have to find your own style. And I think Matt has definitely got his, and I think he enjoys the clothes he wears, most importantly. So here we've got this beautiful green suit, a crew neck t-shirt, and then some brown suede sort of like Belgian loafers, and a little light blue, look like a polka dot pocket square going on. It's one of my favorite formulas of dressing, just a crew neck t-shirt, just at the right height like this one here, and then a nice structured suit. You can swap out the colors of the t-shirt and the suit. You can get different sort of textures and materials, but essentially just do the same formula, and it almost always works. So next up we have Thomas Hendricks, or Jetom on Instagram. He works at Chrono24. He's wearing a Todd Snyder outfit, and I really like this. It's like a nice alternative to a bit of evening wear. So you've got some black leather loafers on, some really nice trousers with a good width to them, and a nice rise, a cummerbund, a black shirt on. I'm just seeing if I can see what material it is, but it looks like maybe like a linen shirt, and then again a black sort of striped blazer. So this was originally a video, and it just, the way it sort of moved, it has a really nice flowy sort of feel to it, the trousers, the jacket, and like the shirt a bit, and then there's just the added little bit of texture as well, because you've obviously got the cummerbund giving one thing, the shirt, which is that sort of like rough linen, and then you've got the striped with the jacket, just giving a lot of visual interest with the texture. So I just like this as a nice alternative to going like black ties, sort of very formal. This is a sort of still very formal, but it's just a little casual edge to it. And then for our final outfit, we've got Anno J Welcome on Instagram. This was again taken by Hrix UK on Instagram, and this is a double-breasted sort of, would you say this is sage green? I've lost my mind. I'm keep going olive, but I'm saying sage. Whatever kind of green that is, that's what it is. And a pale blue shirt, pocket square with lots of colours in there, and some brown, really lovely brown leather penny loafers, and a cool bag also. Again, I wanted to put that in here because whilst I was saying a lot about like brown tailoring, and it still remains as very popular, this green and green in general is equally sort of battling it out for top place. So they're the two main colours. I mean, there's nothing new. We've had that many times in the past, but we had a huge influx of brown last year, but the green was still there, but it's starting to creep up on it, and I'm all for it. Those are two of my favourite colours with tailoring, and I think they're absolutely great. If you're going to like a sort of destination wedding, and you're looking for a suit that maybe isn't like the classic sort of cream or cruise, which again I still love, but a lot of guys are going to be wearing that sort of colour, these could be some really good options for you. But anyway guys, those are my favourite outfits from Pitti. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favourite. Remember to check out archeronwards.com and sign up to the Substack The Guidance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.